Breaking now at 10, brand new video of a murder suspect's escape from a D.C. hospital. We're live with that new footage and the new details of how he escaped custody as that search now enters a second night.
And good evening, everyone. We are still tracking more severe weather widespread as we go into your Friday. Temperatures are a little bit cooler. How long will this stormy activity persist into your weekend? I have the full forecast coming up.
If he's willing to hit people or like a dog, I mean, what's going to stop him from hitting a kid?
3 arrows fired into a Virginia neighborhood, one hitting a family dog. How that dog is doing tonight as police search for who did this and why.
And a vigil for a beloved D.C. photographer. We're live in Eastern Market, where friends and family are remembering the joy he brought in others' lives. Plus, the new information we're learning about the man charged with his murder.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 10 o'clock. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. Breaking right now at 10 o'clock. D.C. policing new video of missing murder suspect 30-year-old Christopher Haynes. Here it is. Police say Haynes escaped from the George Washington University Hospital on 23rd Street Northwest yesterday afternoon. This is nearby surveillance footage from 3:34 p.m., just minutes after he escaped custody.
So Haynes was arrested yesterday morning in connection to a murder from last month. He was at George Washington University Hospital when he escaped now more than 40 hours ago. Since then, no confirmed reported sightings of Haynes. Our Daniel Hamburg is looking at how he was able to break free and giving us new details about why he was arrested in the first place. Daniel.
This meaning, Chris, we can tell you that today Acting Police Chief Pamela Smith told us that Haynes was transferred to a homicide division after he was arrested by U.S. Marshals, but then he complained of ankle pain from a previous injury. He was taken here to the emergency room at George Washington University Hospital. That's when there were 2 officers inside. One of them tried transferring the handcuffs so that they could handcuff him to a gurney. During that time, that's when police say that Haynes took off, pushed one of the officers, and ran out of here down 23rd Street, and that's when the manhunt began. Local and federal law enforcement are continuing the search for Christopher Haynes. He was last seen Wednesday afternoon wearing a black shirt, gray shorts, and white socks.
He is known to frequent certain areas of the District of Columbia. He has ties to Stafford County, Fauquier County, as well as Prince William County. After 4 hours of a manhunt on Wednesday, police packed up their command post. At this point,
you start getting into more of the investigative phase. So they're going to be looking at this guy's associates. Who does he know in the area?
Art Roderick, former Assistant Director for Investigations with the U.S. Marshals, says the Capital Area Regional Fugitive Task Force arrested him in the first place and will likely take point to find him again.
I'm sure he's trying to communicate with family, friends, or associates that are in the area to come pick him up and take him out of that area.
Roderick says that's likely where the break in the case will be and thinks Haynes hasn't gone far.
They tend to stay in the D.C. metropolitan area because that's where their support system is, family or associates or whatever.
D.C. Police Acting Chief Pamela Smith says Internal Affairs is looking into what went wrong in the hospital, but right now the focus is on finding Haynes.
We are continuing to work very closely with our state, federal, and local agencies to apprehend this suspect.
Now, between D.C. Police, the U.S. Marshals, and the FBI, there is now a $25,000 reward for any information that leads to Haynes's arrest. If you see him, do not approach him. Call 911. He has a giant Washington Nationals tattoo on the front of his neck. We're live in Foggy Bottom. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Daniel, thank you. Of course, we'll pass along any new developments here on DC News Now at 10. And now to the extreme weather in the DMV. Heavy rain you can see here and hail pounding down earlier in Potomac, Maryland. It's a big-time stark change from the extreme heat we've been seeing all and feeling all week long. and it could look like this for the next couple of days. Check in now with Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb.
Yeah, Janessa, the biggest threat might be damaging winds for tomorrow.
Yeah, we do have a severe weather threat for tomorrow, almost a similar situation of what we saw this afternoon. The problem zone for tomorrow, Western Maryland again. However, I think this could be a little bit more widespread with the damaging wind gusts. Right now, things are very quiet across the region. We have started to dry out. We're sitting under mostly cloudy skies. We have not seen temperatures in the 80s around this time for the last couple of days. So a little bit of a reprieve. And the reason being, you have a stalled out cold front to our west. It is not going to track east. So D.C., Prince George's County, out towards sections of southern Maryland, it's still very hot. It's sticky. It's humid out there. All the severe weather threat, it has expired at this time, and it's due to the cloud coverage that has funneled in. It's kind of putting a cap and suppressing any stormy activities. So that's super beneficial. Heat index right now, it's playing nice finally. Woodstock, I see you, and Luray into the lower 70s, still very toasty out towards Lexington Park. Folks, we are still tracking in the heat, the humidity for the start of your weekend here, along with more storms. I'll time things out coming up.
Janessa, thanks. All new tonight, D.C. police have charged a man in connection to a deadly shooting at a soccer match in Adams Morgan. You may remember 30-year-old Arnold Solis was shot to death back in July outside the Marie Reed Recreation Center. Police say Solis and Pedro Fuentes were watching a game when Fuentes shot Solis in the head. D.C. police said previously the shooting was not a random act and the suspect and victim knew each other. Fuentes has pleaded not guilty and is due back in court next month.
And just into our newsroom, Montgomery County Police now confirming there have been 5 crashes today involving school buses and 1 crash involving a school van. So just 2 of those crashes involve school buses with children on board. And this is footage from one of those crashes near Miller Fall and Muncaster Mill Roads in Gaithersburg. Now, 2 people in a car that hit the bus were injured, as well as the bus driver. No children were hurt. And this was the scene of another crash involving a Montgomery County school bus again earlier today. Montgomery County Fire and Rescue say this involved 5 vehicles in addition to this bus on your screen. No one was in the school bus at the time of the crash, and 3 people were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. And a scary and unusual incident in a Prince William County neighborhood left a dog injured and a community on high alert. They tell our Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcillo what happened was out of the ordinary and uncomforting. He has a story from Woodbridge.
It's something Prince William County police say they've rarely seen.
So it was like right here.
Mehdi Heffel says he and his parents were getting ready to grill here in his parents' Woodbridge backyard.
It was kind of like poking out from here.
When he noticed something he's never seen before.
This is the arrow. It's clearly for hunting.
This arrow, which he's holding onto for police, hit his family's house near a window. Another arrow was found in the doorframe of a neighboring home where a woman was in the backyard. A third arrow hit his dog.
Screechies? We just heard a yelp, and we looked down, we saw our dog just kind of like crying, and then we saw an arrow in his, in the throat area right here.
You can see the scar on Mikey, who was brought to an emergency vet and is doing better today. But Heffel believes this scary scene could have been even worse.
He was like right between our feet, so I guess at the same time we kind of got lucky. Someone could have got hit in the foot or the leg.
It could be looked at in that regard, that it would be similar to something like shooting a gun.
Renee Carr with the Prince William County Police Department says they're investigating. So far, no leads on who could have fired off the arrows and no information that indicates this neighborhood or these 2 homes were targeted, though she says they're not ruling anything out.
Sí, claro que sí, tengo mucho miedo.
We spoke with a woman who lives here and says she's afraid and wants to know who did this. She's not alone and hoping answers from police come soon. This is a neighborhood full of families.
If he's willing to hit people or like a dog, I mean, what's going to stop him from hitting a kid?
Prince William County police are asking anyone who knows anything or saw anything to reach out to them as they work to figure out what happened here. Reporting in Woodbridge, Max Marcillo, DC News Now.
Well, right now, a mask policy at a Montgomery County school is causing national controversy. Rose Hill Elementary School is reporting several COVID cases inside a classroom, and per its policy, it's now requiring students and teachers affected to wear a mask for 10 days. But the policy is not sitting well nationally, with Texas's governor writing on X, formerly known as Twitter, quote, "not going to happen." But right now, no indication the school is reversing course on this policy.
Yeah, new tonight, the Food and Drug Administration could approve the new COVID vaccine booster shot as soon as tomorrow. So if approved, the CDC would still have to sign off on them, and that could happen sometime next week. Drug makers Moderna, Nova, and Pfizer all say the updated boosters target the latest Omicron subvariant that's been going around. The booster should be covered by your health insurance. All right, and connecting with the community, that's what Commanders' new owner, Magic Johnson, set out to do today during his visit to D.C.
Yeah, this is so cool. Johnson spoke to students at the Boys and Girls Club in Northeast. Our sports director, Derek Forrest, was there.
As the Commanders are getting set for their matchup on Sunday versus the Arizona Cardinals, the partying still continues. For the first time, Magic Johnson talked to the media, but he was also doing a community event here at the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Washington here in Northeast D.C. And his message to the kids, if we can take a look at the video, is just, he looks like them. It's all about representation here, right? Another minority owner, an African-American guy, owning the Commanders in a place like D.C. called Chocolate City. But today he was giving away jerseys. He gave away sweet tickets to a family, $1,000 to a kid, $5,000 to a kid, and a $50,000 check to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Washington. And again, he addressed how important representation is to him.
I know what I stand for, who I am, and I know that there's a lot of minorities standing on my shoulders. I get that. And so, but I got broad shoulders. That's why I'm 6'9". I can handle that. I got a lot of people on scholarship right now that I pay for their scholarship who look like me, and it's important that he gets his opportunity to be one of you guys, you know. And so I'm gonna help him achieve that goal. That's what I'm put on this earth to do. You know, I can't be blessed. I can't get blessed without being a blessing to others, and that's what I'm going to be.
And again, this is all in preparation for this weekend as the Commanders are set to take on the Arizona Cardinals at 1 p.m. While it was excitement here, it's going to be excitement tomorrow at Franklin Park, another pep rally before the game, and then finally, all the talking ends, and it's all about getting wins on Sunday. Reporting from the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Washington in Northeast D.C., I'm Derek Forrest for DC News Now.